Hi everyone, it's Karen here and welcome back to my channel. A few days ago you saw how I created a bunch of backgrounds using my brand new foam stamps from Joggles, and here they are. They're still basically stained from all the backgrounds that I had made. And today I want to show you just one of the examples. I have a few samples of the backgrounds that I still made from before, but what I want to show you today is how to use these backgrounds to create an art journal. So you could just make a bunch of backgrounds doing monoprinting using some acrylic paints, some of the foam stamps, and you can watch that video. I'll link that below. But now I want to show you what you can do as a focal point. So I have this foam stamp. I created it myself. It's a light bulb and it says create art. And what I want to do is I want to show you how you can use this. Now you could use this directly stamping it on the background, but what I want to do is I actually want to stamp it on a separate piece of paper and then cut around it so I could glue it into my art journal. Now the cool thing about these stamps is that they have a back as well in the front, and I want to show you a really neat trick that you can do in order to get a two color layered. Usually this type of technique has to be done when the shape is exactly the same on both front and back. So for example, this is perfect because it's an even shape. So what I want to do is I just add a little bit of yellow onto this gel plate. I just find that it's easier for me to stamp things when they're on this gel plate. It gives it like a better background. So I'm going to add this yellow, but instead of using the front of the stamp, I'm going to use the back of the stamp, and I'm going to cover it really well with paint to make sure that the whole thing is covered. So I'm trying to get, and you could also go with the brayer, right, and like add the yellow on it as well, because I just want to get that nice solid background onto my paper. The paper I'm using is also a Joggles watercolor paper from similar to their disc bound journal. And it's the same basically color. It's just a little paper that I'm using on the side so I could stamp it on. But this paper is also from their disc bound journal as well. There we go. Now we have this beautiful background. And if you see that, let's say a part is missing, you can go back and finish it up. So now I have this yellow side, and look how easy it is to clean them. So I'm going to clean the background because I want to make sure that when I stamp the other side, I'm not getting stained. Now I'm going to use a darker color. Now this could be any color, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use black because I really want it to pop up. I could also use the dark blue that I used in this one, but I think black will be perfect for this. So the same thing. I haven't cleaned my brayer, but that's okay. Black will overpower everything. There we go. And now all I have to do is just stamp it on. I just want to make sure that it catches the whole stamp. And I'm going to line it up and stamp. Even if it's not perfect, that's okay. It's not a big deal. There we go. How nice is that? So you could even now take an imprint of this one if I really wanted to. Like I could go with a little piece of paper, but the only thing with the imprint, just so you remember, and I want to show you this, is that because it has a word, the word will be backwards. But it's still pretty cool. You could even erase it. So then it's a light bulb, and then it looks like a light bulb. So I don't know, just cool, just to have an extra imprint. You could cut around it. You can use it as a shadow, anything you want. You can do this as an embellishment, so it works as well too. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut around this once it's dry. So now I cut it up, and this could be my focal point. And then I can take things like my other stamp, which is an XO, and I still have a little bit of black here. And I can just add some texture on the background to add even more design to it. I could also like take this and just run and make a border. So you could like really create like a grungy border around it. And that will make it really look really cool. So I mean, you can do so many things with these backgrounds. So there you have the create, and I'm thinking create art. I'm thinking, what else could we add to this? I mean, first I'm going to glue it on. So I'm going to use a little bit of gel to glue it. Any gel works, although I prefer matte gel over glossy gel, but that's just personal preference. And then I could like doodle on it or do anything I want. So I could doodle something like lines. This is a black Posca pen. I could like add like things lines like this. It looks like a wire. And I don't know, just like now I'm just doodling, so it kind of gives it a little bit more things. And then I can even journal here. So like you could journal on these lines as well, and you can make like lines a little bit thicker, so that works really well. And I try to like make things like quick, easy, not too fast too much about it. And then you can even add some splatters. I have a little bit of like white here, so I have white, and I'm going to dilute it with a little bit of water. And then I can go around and just add some splatters. And this literally took me 5 minutes because I already had the background. Now, if you need to make the backgrounds don't even take that long either, right? Like they literally don't take that long to create. So you can just do a background in like a few minutes and then do like a focal point, and then you have a really simple art journal that looks like you worked really hard on it. Now this journal page can easily be popped back into my Joggles disc bound journal, and it just becomes part of it, and it looks amazing in it. So it's just so easy, and look, all my pages are here, and it just looks like it's part of the whole book. And I hope you enjoy and see how quick and easy it is to create things. Like the background was already made, but that took me even 2 minutes. If you go watch the other video, it was really a 5-minute process. It does take me a longer to film, but in reality, it really takes, if you continue working, it basically takes like 10 minutes to do the backgrounds, and then you saw like really quick to do this type of focal point. The focal point probably took me like 10-15 minutes, and the backgrounds another 10-15 minutes. So half an hour in total plus drying time, I would say about 45 minutes. So that's important to know. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like my video. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you know somebody who would love my stamps, and if you would like to support me, please feel free to share that with them. All the links are below in the description area. And I just hope you enjoyed this quick video. Have an amazing day, everyone. Bye.